Footy replay. For Chemist Warehouse. Discover the new David Beckham fragrance Respect from Chemist Warehouse. Available now from just $39.
Hooker's there loose. He gives it back. Coming through there was Myers. He goes in short, and guess who? He's kicked it. That's how you're talking. He's got his fifth. Goes long up towards Bontempelli. He'll take this. Good mark over the top, and he decided to pull the trigger. He goes back. Oh, what a kick! Dixon marked. He'll go in. Oh, he's playing well. Gleeson, he wants to keep it alive. He might have taken that a bounce up fire. No way! Hunter comes in. He snaps. Shezza gave it goal of the year. Hooker up. You want to take it back. Collier ground level. Tip of Woody to Collier. Collier's inside. Bombers Collier. Needs to get it up to Pickett. Did. Got it in the hot spot. One-on-ones everywhere. Bontempelli. He'll kick it up the ground. Oh, great goal!
This quarter of SEN Football is brought to you by the experts in diamonds. Go to adc.com.au.
Three-quarter time here at Docklands. 15, 10, 111, 15, 81. 10 goal kickers for the Western Bulldogs. Multiples only. Dixon 3, Johannesson 3, 2 to Webb, 5 to Danaher, the only multiple goal kicker for the Bombers. The opening bounce of the final quarter for Tyre Power, not too far away. Tyre Power gives you the power to buy 3, get 1 free on selected Kumo passenger car tyres. Let's get down to Brett Anderson. I think we've got him down there. Any updates on David Myers, BA?
He's back out there, Andy, and he's going to have some work done now with one of the physios. He's going to start on the interchange bench, but it was a right hamstring issue that he went down to the rooms with there at three-quarter time, re-emerged, and looks like he's going to be okay. They'll get him up and going. The other one was Orazio Fantasia, went down to the rooms that quarter with what at the time I thought might have been a knee problem through that hyperextension. Now, they took down a lot of tape, but I can't see any tape on his knee, so I can only assume that it might have been an ankle problem for Orazio. He's back out there as well. Nothing to report on the injury front for the Western Bulldogs for Sleep Dentistry Melbourne. They've got a clean bill of health.
Good man. Dell and Spud, Virginia.
Yeah.
Can the Bombers come again, boys?
No, they can. They need to kick goals. 12 inside 50s that quarter for 4-5. The Bulldogs went in 15 times for 7-1. I think Ox is going to blow a foofer valve today.
Well,
I'm loving your excitement, Ox.
He's been good.
Good game of footy here. 19 points, doggies.
We're feeding off you.
What have the Bombers got? Well, what they've got is a little bit of flick action there, but not good enough because McLean for the doggies got it. Suckling wrapped up in the tackle. Collier was there. Zaharakis got it out. Coming through Parrish now. Heppel trying to win the footy. McKenna got it. Orazio Fantasia to Parrish wrapped up in the tackle. Great work there by Delhouse, and the doggies win the kick in the middle of the ground. He looks up, decides to go a little bit sideways. Easton Wood's the man. He just says, hang on a minute, I'll go back. No hurry here. Big crowd in here for Sunday footy. Over the top, Bombers though at ground level. McGrath, he's away. Now McKenna, Parrish, they're moving it well. Orazio Fantasia drives it inside, taking 50. Hooker's got him cold, takes a mark. Settle down, Cale.
We had two options then. He had Denner short, Hooker. This Bulldog defence, they've been okay. Look, Lewis Young. Not a lot's been talked about Joel Hamling not being in this tie, but gee, wouldn't Luke Beveridge love to have him now? I know he wanted to go back home, but very underrated loss for the Bulldogs, Hamling.
He's 20 out directly in front. He's no moral. Comes in. Oh, it's a good run up.
Oh my God.
That is the worst you've ever seen.
Too close to the man of the mark.
Not only too close, he ran in like he was trying to win. 100-metre sprint.
No, he's set up. So Ox, he has not done the one run up the same all day.
No, he's got the yips. He has seriously got the horrible yips at the moment, Cale Hooker.
He's lucky he's playing against a young player that's not roughing him up a little bit in return.
That is a disaster. They need the early goal. Parrish tries to send it forward again. McLean gets the batter down footy. Handball over the top from Bontempelli should have been cut off by Merritt. Didn't do enough with the footy when he had the chance. Now the doggies. Hunter to McRae. Run down. Kelly. McGrath looks further afield. Handballs it now to Merritt. Comes inboard. He's got a couple on. McKenna's one of those. Shares the handball. Zaharakis going on a half forward. That's the way he goes. Orazio Fantasia. Top of the square. Got the sit down her. Puts the foot in. Drops the mark. He should have taken. He did all the hard work and then got himself into an awkward position off hands through for a behind.
I just saw one of the great sprays ever from an individual.
Can I have a guess? Goddard to Orazio.
15, 10, 100, 11, 17, 83 the Bombers.
Hurley flies up as the big kick comes back in. Ball hits the ground. Bell Chambers is there.
But I'd love to get your opinion, sorry Ox, on the use of Danaher's foot. At what point is it actually a push?
Yeah. Well, what he had to do then is just hold his ground with his elbow. He didn't have to use the knee out. It was early, Dell, you're right.
The doggies are out now because Liberatore got it off McLean. He puts it over the top. Dalhouse is there. He's got Bob Murphy. Just had to get it out to him. Didn't. Picking at ground level. He's got to pick it up. Good work. Got it away from Bagley. Bob got it. Handled. Good work there by the Bombers, though, in numbers. McGrath to Kelly. Kelly says, get out of the way, Bagley. And he dived for cover. Up goes Easterwood at centre wing. Good punch away. There's Roughhead. Trying to work it through now, the doggies, and that was Dale. Now McLean. They're just trying to work their way through. Shocking kick. Heppel cut it off. Good handball. Picked it up. Gave it to Parrish. Gave it to Kelly. And Kelly says, just let's settle things down and finds Hurley.
Which is a good kick. It had to be. Hurley at centre half back. Looks for something. There's nothing. Static. So he goes to a man standing still. That's Goddard. Just had to get it full tilt. Highest point. Takes the mark before it went out of bounds.
But one of the things I love about Hurley, he's a key defender, but they love the ball in his hands. He's up to 21 disposals thanks to Dodo.
First goal vital here for the Bombers. Goddard goes down the line. Bell Chambers stands up.
No.
Takes a
free
good
kick
against Hooker.
Yeah, it was. And Bell Chambers doesn't know why, but Hooker was grabbing.
Well, Hooker's got to get his head in the game here.
Well, it was silly from Hooker because Bell Chambers always going to mark the ball.
Chemist Warehouse replay.
Yeah, it was
Bombers
there.
don't like it. Rough it. Goes down the line. Eastonwood wall one.
He's shaky as
Play on. Dale. Can't find Picken. McGrath does well. Goddard to Parrish. Must get his hands on the footy. Johannison gets it. Good stuff from McKenna. Just ran some interference. Outstanding. Gets it back from Kelly.
Watch him
he has
go.
a bounce. He likes to run. Good use over the top. Cooker tried to get Cordy out of the contest. Young hits it hard. McKenna pushes up. Terrific stuff again from Cordy. Body on the line.
Well done.
Outstanding work. Roughhead. Johannison, they look to turn defence into attack. High ball. Picken stands under it. Kelly push him into that. Mark paid to Kelly.
Kelly's got it. Centre wing for the Bombers. They just can't find a way through
Back
at the
to
moment.
Hurley.
So he goes back to Liz. Who's deep in defence.
He's 50.
50 against Bob.
It was there. It was there.
And the second one Bob's given away?
No.
First, is it?
The first one was Libba.
Yep.
Okay, so Hurley's got it, centre of the ground.
Underway at the MCG. Keep you up to date with all of that for McGregor Portables.
Goes in short, coming through. Good work there by the doggies. Cutting it off. I think it was Dale. Got it out now to Johannison. He's got some wheels. He'll get around Goddard like he's a statue and did. Got around McGrath. One bounce. He'll kick it in short to Wallace. Really good effort. Didn't take the mark though. Good work there by Hartley. Now the Bombers trying to work it out. Laverty. Back to Gleeson. Back to Hurley. They retreat again. They're back in their defensive 50 to Bagley. Bagley's got it. Looks. What's he going to do? He goes out wider and the Bombers are just setting up to mirror it.
Geez, the Bulldogs have really blocked the exits beautifully. They're just playing this half of the ground at the moment, the Bombers.
Well, they're working their backside off, but they need to find a way of getting it past this half-forward line. Parrish trying to do that, drives it up towards half-forward. Danaher marks just a bit too far out to score unless he can
I don't
play
know
on.
about that.
He plays on
I don't
now.
know about that.
He drives it to line. He's just tugged it to the right. And through from behind.
What's he kicked? Is it 5 goals 4 or something?
Gee, they're peppering.
5
Yep,
goals.
5-4.
5 goals 4 for Dodo.
They are peppering 11, 18, 84. Kicked 3 behinds to start this last quarter. 15-10, 100 the Western Bulldogs. Final quarter for the Australian Diamond Company. We do the right thing by you because it matters to us.
Johannison kicks it up towards Bontempelli. Didn't take it. Liberatore got it though at ground level. Found Hunter. Hunter just slams it onto his boot on the left. Coming up with the Bombers. Gleeson didn't get the right bounce off. Goddard just copped a coat hanger. Tough though. Tough as old desert boots is Brendan. You know a bit about that, Nick.
Got a head like a desert boot.
All right. Up they go. Oh, they go backwards to Hurley. How many's Hurley had on the Dodos?
Hurley is now up to 24 thanks to Dodo.
Not bad for the fullback.
Going at
Heppel's got it,
76% by foot.
Goes in short. Finds Hartley.
Just since half time, the Bombers have kicked 4 goals 8 to the Bombers 7-1 for Dodo.
Great kick. Hartley goes in. Beautiful kick. And finds Stewart, who's been very good. He wants to go. He's 55 out. He goes long. Tip and Woody's there. Up they fly! Joe Danaher, plucker! What a grab! What a mark. That is an SEN Glen Cameron group mark of the day. and he's now got 6 goals. He'll go back and kick from inside the goal square. Tell us about that on the Chemist Warehouse replay after he kicks it through. Bombers alive. Margin 10 points. 12-18-90. Western Bulldogs 15-10-100. Wow.
Well, he's just too good.
Just a contested mark, Ox.
Yeah,
as simple as
good.
that. He is too big, too strong, but he's so crafty, Spud. His ability to judge the flight of the ball, and it's something easy to say, take it at its highest point. He's gone up against 2 Bulldogs. There's a metre from the goal line.
One of them was Roughhead.
The other one's Easton Wood, who's fantastic at coming over third up.
Roughhead was too worried about him and not worried about the footy.
Exactly right. Easton Wood had to take the body instead of spoiling. It's an aerial display that takes you back to the 80s from Danaher.
SEN Makuta scoreboard, cordless power garden range when power means business, 15-10, 12-18. The Bulldogs win the clearance. Liberatore in front of Kelly, good trap. Wheels around, Kelly read the handball. Parrish gets the crumb. Off to the races goes McDonald, Tip and Woody. Great chase, Joe Hennison. He had the wrong man on his tail.
Still there.
Did well, gave it to Zaharakis. Got it back. Inboard, it's a shocking kick by Tipper. Turnover and centre back. Now they're a chance. Dalhouse at half forward. Murphy finds him, turns around. Watson tries to cut him down, pokes it into the path of Dixon, who marks 48 out.
That's a good result for the Bombers.
Yeah, with a kick from Murphy to Dalhouse. Off one step went 60.
How bad was the McDonald tip and Woody kick those?
Shocking. Had Danaher and Hooker deep.
Brett Anderson got an injury down there.
Lewis Young just limping off at the moment in the hands of the trainer, so we'll keep an eye on that one for Sleep Dentistry Melbourne. Not quite sure what the issue is though, Ox.
Well, he's down there with Chris Bell, the Bulldogs physio. He's the 7th or 8th best physio in the league.
He's an accurate kick, Dixon. He'll take his best, but it's not beyond him.
Right knee, Lewis Young.
He's kicked 3. He'll kick from right on the arc of 50. Comes in, he hits it pretty well.
Look at that. Drawing
back right to left. He hasn't got the distance off hands through from behind. 15-11-100, 12-18-90, 9 3/4 minutes gone. Final quarter. Australian Diamond Company. We do the right thing by you because it matters to us. adc.com.au. Just reset it. For the winner, a massive step towards consolidating their spot in the finals. This is all to play for in the last 20 minutes.
The Bombers win. They are playing finals for sure. With their run home, they are almost a lock. Doggies, they're just trying to hang on. They'll level up with the Bombers on 40 if they get the win. Gleeson goes backwards. Now to Hurley. He'll come in for number 26. Doing fine work down back. Goes in short. Finds Kelly, the ex-cat.
For Dodo, just possessions this last quarter. Essendon v the Western Bulldogs.
Yep, we'll get that to you while you guys call this.
Early again,
out on the
he goes
side.
Back to Bagley. He wants to go. Coming up at it was Goddard. Took the mark in front of Easton Wood. He's got the loose collar. Didn't see him. Didn't want to see him. He wants to go long. He does now. Dangerous kick. 1-on-1. Up they fly. Roughhead. Good work. Cale Hooker has got the fumbles at the moment. And Bontempelli says, I'll take it. He looks for Johannes in the middle of the ground. He's just got to pick it up. He's just too quick. They know it too. Gives it to Bob Murphy. He's marked in the square. Plays on now and he drives it inside, attacking 50. Up they go. Where's Cloak? Ball hits the ground. You've got to put your arms up to mark it. Now the second effort. Cloak. Got to get it. Doesn't. Gleeson. Nice.
Well,
gave it away. There's Cloak. Now they're away. This is Webb. He'll kick another one, will he? No. Misses to the near side. I love Webb. Love everything about him. On that occasion, not so great. 102 plays 90, margin 12 points here at Etihad Stadium.
Lewis Young downstairs into the rooms too, boys. A right knee issue for Sleep Dentistry Melbourne.
The Bombers have had 24 more possessions this quarter.
20 more marks.
20 more marks.
They're owning the footy. They just can't find a way through. Goddard switches on, goes looking for Bell Chambers, gets around Suckling, had the outlet handball. He can still give it to Collier. Ignores him, goes to a 1-on-1 further down the field. Could have been a free kick to Stewart. Jumper was tugged, not paid. Umpire decided to ignore it. Handball long, outlet one to Murphy. Runs through the wing, drives it in towards centre half forward. Essendon got the numbers down to ground level. Myers, handball out in the path of Zaharakis. Good use to Parrish. Through the middle they go. Watson needs someone. He hung onto the footy for too long.
He's done.
Oh, Job, that didn't look good.
His decision making's leaving him, Joe.
I'll tell you what it is too. He's just slow. He's just got no pace.
Picking to Daniel. Is that a crucial turnover? Hunter, top of the square. Webb at ground level. Bombers again out the back. Have got numbers. Hurley playing a hell of a match. Goes sideways to Gleeson on the left. Clears defensive 50. Hooker's got to be good. Hooker is good. Takes a good strong mark. Gives it to Collier. Straight away they're playing on to Stewart. Goes one way. Hooker back to Stewart. They're running themselves into some trouble. Gets around Easton Wood. Got to be good with the footy. Finds Parrish. Parrish has got a couple on the outer side of the ground.
One of them's James Kelly, and he's got space too. Kelly over the top to Tippin Woody. Tippin Woody's on centre wing. He looks up. He'll go inside. Danaher! He's marked!
I tell you.
40 out, 45-degree angle. Danaher's got 6.
Well, I know it's team defence, but at some stage, they've taken 11 marks inside their forward 50, Essendon. He's taken 8. So you've got to play the odds ox.
Young's coming back on now. That's
back on.
news.
Roughhead was the one responsible for Danaher then and just didn't go with him.
I'd put 3 on him. Forget team defence.
This is where you need your stars to stand up. Joe Danaher comes in. It's almost on the full. It might even get there.
Well, the reason there's nobody on the line, there's been 4 interchanges from both teams while he was having a shot. They weren't able to get into position.
Well, the Bulldogs were a pal up to Bontempelli, 1 on ball, and Hooker spewing at himself. Says, what happened?
Cream's rising to the top here, guys.
Bontempelli, centre wing. Oh, he's just doing donuts. Doesn't know what to do. Young. Oh, he's gone. He's asleep. Deer in the headlights. Merritt's got it. He plays on. He's got the loose over the top. Stewart's there. He takes no, Danaher it was. Didn't take the mark. Ball hits the ground. There's Watson over the top. Get it out. They've got to get it out. There's Roughhead now, Caleb Daniel, and the doggies are out.
Oh, boy, it's fingernail stuff at the moment. McRae gives it to Johannesson. Bit of space in front of him. Takes it. Drives the ball down towards half forward. Webb can't take the mark. Out in front of Gleeson.
He's good.
Gets around him on the right boot. Goes in towards Liberatore and takes the mark.
Your boy, Ox.
Good is Spud Webb.
He's very good. And this will take Libber's best, guys.
Around the grounds for McGregor Portables. Dal, what have we got at the G?
We have 13 minutes to go on the...
Play on. I'll get back to you.
Too slow, Dal.
Cloak, back to Liberatore, where it all started. On the left, right to the line across the face. Through for a behind. Big point, 15-13, 103. Essendon 12-18, 90. 15 minutes gone. SEN Makita scoreboard. Cordless Power, Garden Range, when power means business.
8-6 in favour of Collingwood, 13 to go in the first.
Early plays on, got over to Goddard, and Heppel was there. Goddard's got more wheels than Heppel. They got the loose over the top. It's Watson. Use your speed, Job. Picks it up. He looks inside. He's going to have a shot at the boundary.
Out the full. He kicked it out in the full.
And that's possibly the worst bit of play of the year.
All he had to do was look in, and he had Stewart 30 metres out on his own, Ox.
I don't know if it's his body not allowing him to do it,
no,
or
it's the brain,
just
mate.
his brain.
It's the brain.
It's fatigue.
Well, what happens is you start to cash checks your body. Write checks your body can't cash.
A bit like your brains, mate.
Like that.
A lot of cash, a lot of checks, a lot of things happening here, but the doggies are holding fat. They lead by 13 points. What do we got left? We've got 7 minutes of play. Good game of footy here. 48,754 fans in to see this ripping AFL match.
Dell's been waiting for that moment since the pre-game, I reckon.
Yeah.
Haven't recovered.
You'll be right,
Chambers.
Took it well, mate.
McRae being good. High ball up towards half forward. 2-on-2. Bontempelli, one of the two. At ground level, Hunter gathers the footy. Gathers his balance, wheels around, gets away from Kelly, comes inboard. Who's he got picking? Stands his ground, can't take the mark. Ground level, looks to thread the handball through to Daniel, wrapped up straight away. Bombers need a goal in the next couple of minutes, you reckon? Play on's the call. Bagley, here's their chance. Out goes Heppel. He's got Danaher over the back. He's got Cordy where he wants him. Up goes Danaher. Cordy did enough to get in his face.
Well done.
Off hands, out of bounds.
Great effort, Cordy. He was isolated all by himself with Danaher in defensive 50. Did a good job there not to get pushed off the ball. He timed his jump. Didn't try and out-bustle him. Eyes on the footy.
He just dropped it. He didn't get a hand on it, Cordy, but he just put enough pressure on.
48,700 the crowd, boys.
Bombers got to kick a goal here. Wallace wrapped up Watson. Founds the handball out to Myers. On the wrong side. Gets around on the left. At ground level. Danaher! Has he got a toe to it? I reckon the umpire's going to call this a goal.
No, he hasn't. Look at Danaher. He knows he hasn't got a foot on it. He knows.
He knows they're going to go to review.
Score review. Umpire's call is touch, by the way. Please check.
So I'll have a wait on the Chemist Warehouse replay.
If he gets a boot on this.
They've got a good camera angle of this. I reckon he's missed it.
He's missed everything.
Yeah, he knew it. He's a fair sportsman.
3 inches off.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's all it was.
There's an inch in it.
We'd all like an extra.
Thank you. So behind will be signalled here.
Oh, yeah. He didn't even get a start on it, did he? No, just missed.
If he did touch it, it was well over the line.
So behind for the Bombers, they're getting a bit sick of that. Final quarter for the Australian Diamond Company. We do the right thing by you. Matters to us. adc.com.au.
Oh, no. Sucklin's played in and he's turned it over. He's given it to Danaher, who gave it to Merritt. And Merritt took off. He got away from Cloak. Merritt to the top of the square. No good. Going back, taking a beautiful mark for the Western Bulldogs is Cordy, who's stood up in the last couple of minutes for the Western Bulldogs. Cordy's mark deep in the fence. He's been asked to go now. He'll go long. All right, they go. Oh, good attempt there by by Fantasia. Didn't take it. Ball on the ground. Zaharakis now to Parrish. He's got a chance. And firing very wildly and misses everything out of bounds on the full. 15-13, 103 the Dogs. Essendon 12-19, 91 on the SEN Makita scoreboard.
Well, they've had their chances, the Bombers, this last quarter. They're creating scoring opportunities. They just can't convert. They must get something done quickly. Heppel's tried his guts out in this last quarter. Wallace gets the footy out to McRae. Wrapped up straight away. Essendon have got numbers. Parrish, one of those in the back. Fell into the back of McRae.
Well, they're dominating Essendon. They've had 10 inside 50s, 1 goal, 4. They've had 30 more disposals. They just can't get the big one.
Daniel Short to Webb, Boxer's man.
26 goals the first 3 quarters, just 1 in the final term. It's going to be a short final quarter.
Webb goes to Daniel.
Another good decision.
He's found one, and he will stick until Webb does something wrong, and then you watch our call.
It was a 15-metre chip sideways.
Really short, guys. There's less than 5 minutes to play. They're 2 goals down.
Daniel goes in towards Cloak. They must get something done soon.
Points.
Kelly to Merritt. Here's their chance. Fantasia runs through centre half back. Thumbs the footy up towards centre half forward. The ball in dispute at ground level. Good stuff by Stewart. Breaks away from a couple of tackles. Collier gets around Johannesson. Saw the handball option of Fantasia. Around the body, Fantasia. It is a goal.
Game on.
They will not lie down, the Bombers. They keep coming and they keep it alive. 13-19, 97. Fantasia's kick 2. 15-13, 103. Been going 20 and a bit minutes into the final quarter for the Australian Diamond Company. We do the right thing by you because it matters to us. adc.com.au.
Well, once again, 4 players off for each team. They're swinging the changes because they will be exhausted from the word go has been up and back. But great pressure. It just felt like they needed a little bit of reward for effort, Spud. They've been inside 50 11 times for 2 goals, 4. So getting it there hasn't been an issue. It's just the capitalising. It's the working together. Well done.
Just on the interchanges, they've only got 5 left each for the game. We've got 5 minutes to go.
All right, Heppel got it out. Zaharakis gets it. He got it out to Parrish has fumbled. Coming through there was rough. He had it caught on his back, couldn't get it out. There, Parrish, good effort. Second, third, gave it to Zaharakis. He got it back and he drove it inside, attacking 50. Stewart flies.
Push.
Cordy took a good mark. Free kick's going to be paid against
Lewis
Stewart.
Young's got it.
To Young. Young takes off. He has a bounce. He's got nothing to go to. He's got a handball it. Gave it to Murphy. Under pressure. He's got to go long and down the line he goes. Stewart. Hurley's there though. He marks. He gets it over the top, but Pickett takes a beauty.
It was a bad decision from
Pickett off half back has taken a ripper.
I reckon he was scared of the spray he'd get if he didn't kick it to Goddard through the
Crucial
kick.
contest, this one.
It is Webb. Bagley got the fist in. Merritt's lifted the last 5 minutes. Hardly, but Bagley's got to get rid of it. He doesn't. Ball jarred through. Umpire pings him. McRae came from behind, wrapped him up, spilt the footy out, draws the free kick.
Just has to hold it up for a while. He hasn't got a forward line at the moment. All he can do is go long down the line to no one, to a 3-on-1 at the minute.
Just the 3 behinds this last quarter. The Doggies, they need to find a way of getting it going. Danaher marks. Free kick.
Oh my God.
Bad jump in the contest. Free kick going to Bonapelli.
I'll tell you how bad the free kick was. It was a 3-on-1. It was a bad decision for McRae to go there. That's the only thing. The only way the Bulldogs would get that kick was a free kick. It was a 3-on-1.
Why is that a free kick?
I think the umpires called it over the shoulder.
He
didn't touch.
This is a big kick, guys.
McKenna, unrealistic marking attempt, spoil attempt.
6 points down with 2 minutes 46 left on the clock.
6 goals, 11 behinds for the season. Bontempelli from set shots.
Kick one for the day. He'll kick from about 48. It looks beautiful off the front. Cometh the moment, cometh the man. Pure strike of the footy. Doggies needed it to keep their season and finals hopes alive. And up steps Marcus Bontempelli and delivers 16-13, 109. That's his second. 13-19-97, the Bombers.
Well, the Bombers will rue that, Dal. There was a 3-on-1.
Yep.
I thought, why McRae going there? And you see the Chemist Warehouse replay screen. He was over the shoulder. The free kick was there, but the young Irishman, he'll learn from that because he had to know he had numbers around. They just had to body Bontempelli up, hold him down. They take an easy mark and away they go.
You're talking about ruining that spud. Michael Hurley's decision to go short to a 50-50 with Goddard was probably the mistake there.
3 players back here for the Doggies. Ball comes back.
Yeah, well, what Essendon need to do now is run the ball with hands.
This is a stupid thing, that the clock should not start until the ball is touched by a player. It's stupid. Anyway, throw him back up for the second chance. What have the Doggies got in store? Well, Bontempelli got it and he drove it inside 50. Bagley versus Peckin. Oh, it's in the back. Umpire says no. Play on. Bagley under pressure. Umpire says mine, please, inside the forward pocket.
Can I ask you with 2.5 to go, why Joe Danaher's in the ruck? Yeah. They got Hooker and Bell Chambers playing full forward, centre half forward.
Yeah. Great question.
They got Danaher in the ruck.
Yeah, Bell Chambers right now is the...
He must be cooked, Bell Chambers.
He could be. Danaher got it down. Bontempelli got it. Caleb Daniel will snap!
There it is.
He's put him to sleep!
They're back, the Bullies.
They've kicked a goal!
They're back.
See you later, Essendon! And the Doggies are going to get up. They move on to 17-13, 1-15. Essendon 13-19, 97. Theoretically, there is time. But they would have to be at their absolute best, the Bombers.
Well, it won't be. Well, there is time. But the Bullies will just put extras behind the ball. This is one of the great games. Have a look at the scoring shots. The Bulldogs have had 30. Essendon, they'll rue those missed opportunities. They've kicked 13 goals, 19.
Well, those were the big ones that were kicked early by Johannesson off at the 50 and Cloak's little snap one.
Webb kicked 2 of the first 2 beauties.
The Dogs have got 9 defenders at the moment. Hurley pushing around to even up the numbers.
11 goal kickers, the Doggies. Heppel can't take the footy with him. How big's this going to be for the Western Bulldogs and their belief in the run to the wire? Dalhouse, he's been outstanding today. Real energising factor for the Bulldogs. Gets
Very
it,
smart.
holds it up,
really smart. Knew he had nothing down the line, Andy. They've only got 2 forwards.
They'll just go backwards, up the line.
Very smart. Maintain possession.
They'll soak it up.
Hunter short to Biggs, who's been very good today.
Gee, you wouldn't want to be playing the Bullies in the next 4 games, I can tell you. They are back in a big way.
Down the line, looking for Pickin. Big fist from Hartley into the corridor. Bontempelli. He's got Johannesson.
He's got to kick 4.
That's where he goes. The kick is perfect. In he goes. Kicks the ceiling. That's his 4th. A master stroke from Luke Beveridge. And the Doggies are back in business. 18-13, 121 the Western Bulldogs. Essendon 13-19, 97. 26 gone, final quarter.
Well, Bontempelli's had 8 disposals this quarter, guys. He's kicked a goal. He's had 7 contested possessions out of the 8, 2 inside 50s, 3 clearances. Luke Beveridge, and people say coaching's overrated. Johannesson at the start of the game, he's a shell of his former self. You know what he does? He puts him forward. He kicks a goal, kicks another one. Now he's gone back to half-back. He kicked 4. It's just a master stroke.
I reckon he said to him at the start of the game, you play where you want, but get dangerous when you can.
Well, anyway, whatever happened, he's been outstanding, Johannesson.
Up they go, Roughhead comes through. Oh, there he is. Is that McLean or Webb? And McLean, it's a 50. It's a 50. That's just stupid.
That was silly from Goddard. And BJ's got nothing. He just needs to walk it away, BJ. Because he's been an absolute pumpkinhead, BJ.
That was silly.
Well, why would he do it? You know, he probably thinks he's frustrated the game's done. But frustration, I suppose.
McLean's got the 3 and the 50 and he'll have a shot at goal.
It's funny, BJ's still got something to say. I don't know what he's saying to the umpire.
No, he just said I'm a pumpkinhead.
No, he must have. Because I Why would you do it? Like, look, he put
Pushed his head into the ground.
But he was still having a go at the umpire, BJ. So at some stage, you just got to zip it.
So McLean will come in from 35 out directly in front.
He deserves this.
And just listen to the crowd when he kicks this. They'll tell you. Comes in. Good approach.
There it is.
He goes.
Look at BJ still having to go back.
And got up.
BJ.
He just needs to stay out. There's 18 of them there on Goddard. What would you be saying to BJ right now?
But if I was BJ, you'd just have to not run away, but just try and get behind you and a teammate. Just say, look, I've absolutely stuffed up here, and he's still having to go back.
I reckon they'd be mentioning premierships to him at some stage, saying, you haven't got one, we do. And I reckon BJ would be defending himself, saying, often along the lines of, who are you, what have you done? But it's a hard argument when you're talking to the Bulldogs in 2017.
Well, the margin's 30 points, there's 26 seconds left on the clock. A great win for the Western Bulldogs here this afternoon.
It's a super finish by them. 6 points the margin, challenged. They've been beaten to a pulp in the last quarter from a statistic possession. Then they come out and kick 4 goals in 5 minutes. That is an outstanding finish to the game by the Doggies. McGrath at centre-half forward goes sideways to Heppel. They've whacked away the Bombers, but they just haven't found a way to goal. It's been all Danaher or no one else. They go long. Biggs been outstanding today. Cordy stands up. Johannesson mopping up. Wallace, Suckling, around the body.
Look at the crowd.
Well, they turn up in their droves, 48,000 plus, and they see their side keep it alive. The Doggies, 19-13, 127. The Bombers, 13-19, 97.
We come outside, Bulldogs through and through. Bulldogs fight and Bulldogs roar. We give our very best. 'Cause you can't beat the boys of the Bulldog breed. We're the team of the mighty West.
Match review for footytrips.com.au, the end of season footy trip specialists. They are the place to go. What an emphatic finish to the game by the Western Bulldogs here. We knew what was on the line when these two got here today. The Bulldogs really franked their finals prospects. It's not over for the Bombers yet, but this loss makes it ever so much more difficult, as it would have for the Dogs had they been on the receiving end. They weren't. Bonapelli, Daniel, Johannesson and McLean kicked the 4 sealers for the Doggies, just as the Bombers were really threatening. 19-13, 127, 13-19, 97. 4 goals to Johannesson. We'll be talking about that performance for a fair while this week, I reckon. Tory Dixon back to something like his best 3 goals. Very important. Webb kick 2. Bonapelli 2. Outstanding after half-time. Suckling, Murphy, Hunter, Cloak, McLean, Liberatore, Ruff and Daniel, 12 goal kickers, all with singles. Joe Danaher alone hand in attack for the Bombers. He kicked 6. Fantasia kicked 2 after half-time. Singles to Parrish, Zaharakis, Hooker, Collier, McDonald, Tip and Woody.